So like, who would you say the biggest client that you've worked with for marketing so far?
So for myself, for marketing, it's more like small to medium brands, clothing companies, stuff like that. I work with like other agencies as well. So like the bigger, like the way the industry works sometimes, like the bigger agencies get a job, and then they kind of
look for the freelancers.
Then they're like, oh yeah, I need this production company to make this and stuff like that. So like I did like a ad thing with like Coca-Cola and View Cinema, and I think it was one of the Ant-Mans that were coming out, and they were building like an installation in one of the cinemas in London.
Easy.
Yeah, did bits like that. And
so talk us through that then. Like, you worked with Coca-Cola's a big brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, was there any NDAs that you had to sign before you could do that?
Not particularly. So I wasn't actually working for Coca-Cola. I was working
the
for
marketing
the
agency.
That got the contract with them, kind of thing.
So like, how was that process for you? Like, did they reach out to you, or did they like headhunt you and see your work and like, we want to work with them, or did you kind of pitch the idea to them?
No, so it's through one of my other connections. So, we did work for her because she does like ideation, visual work and stuff, and we do like, if she needs a camera person, she would like hire me or us, kind of thing. And then that's how we ended up filming and doing that kind of stuff. And then through another person called Hamza Productions, used to do a show on YouTube called Bad Man. And then I think Google sponsored him to do some like short films on certain topics and stuff. And then through another friend, Theo Johnson, who I still work with to this day.
Big up Theo.
He was like, oh, I know people that can film it. So then we filmed like about 2 or 3 short films for a thing called, I think it was Google Garage at the time it was called, which was like a creators thing. So it was literally on like, when you went on YouTube or Google, it was like literally at the top.
No way.
Things, yeah.
How did that feel?
That felt good, like being able to be part of something with a bigger brand, but it was like, I think the actual films themselves I thought was good as well, so I was happy with like what we actually created at the time as well.
Now it sounds like you've done quite a few interesting things, and I saw you've done interesting things. So you was on a private jet with Theo recently as well. Like, that just looks like a mad experience. So let's talk us through that. Like, how did that feel for you, like having that experience? And obviously you're doing it with friends that you've probably went to school with, in it. So like, being able to go through that whole journey to like, yo lads, like, look where we are now, look what we're doing. Like, talk us through that, like how it makes you feel and what you've experienced through your journey.
That's the whole documentary side of stuff that I've been doing is like literally a crazy experience, like things that I may not have thought I would be doing, because a private jet was on my bucket list. So getting to go on one was nice. But that's like a documentary project I'm doing through Theo Johnson. So it's like almost like a highlighting certain people, like rags to riches kind of stories. So we traveled to Dubai to do one, traveled to America. So the American one, part of it was in Tennessee and then part of it was in Miami. And then so that went really good. And so the experiences, like the places, the restaurants, because obviously you're kind of filming their lifestyle, so I'm kind of being able to be part of that lifestyle for a bit, like the yachts and the private islands and stuff.
I know, man, had the blowy shirt, the Miami voice.
By City.
The shades under that.
Right. Did it feel weird going from that, coming back to obviously back in Birmingham and then the usual day to day?
I'm used to it. So everyone like feels in the creative industry, you're gonna work with this one client and then it's just gonna blow, and now you're only working with like top tier A-class clients, and that's not how it works. You work with that client, then you're doing the day-to-day, which is still fun and exciting to do, and then you get another one doing it with them. But the thing is, like, a lot of them bigger ones come from the smaller things, because a lot of people see the smaller bits that I do and they're like, that looks good, can I get you to do this? It's not just it's a up and down.
And that's I think that's a big reality in the creative scene. Like, everything isn't always going to be big clients. Like, sometimes those small clients and the work that you've done with smaller clients will get you the big work. It's just about just being consistent, enjoying the craft. Like, you never know, that big client might, get you a couple more views, but it doesn't mean it's going to change like the money that you're earning. Like, whereas smaller clients will constantly come back and.
Yeah.
But again, sometimes for some people, they do get that one big client and it just changes everything.
Yeah. And I'm like a 50-50. I'm like a 50% creative, 50% business person.
Yeah.
So it's like the creative side of things. These big clients are good, but they're coming with a brief. This is what we want. Whereas the smaller clients, it's like, we want to kind of get this, but obviously you're the guy that knows the stuff. So then you get to actually put your flair on what you're doing as well.
Nah, for real. Because then again, I feel like with those type of clients, they know your creative ability. So it's like, I believe and I trust in you.
Yeah.
You tell me what we need to do. Like, they might have a little small few things where it's like, okay, we need to show this, but you're the professional in it.
Yeah.
That you do your thing, and I think that's when they get the best out of us as well.
Yeah.
Like we've said before, as long as there's a bit of structure to what's needed, it's like, we can be as creative as you want, but
and it can be more fulfilling in that sense, because it's like certain like the smaller brands that come into for marketing and stuff, they don't know how social media works, they don't know how to grab attention and things like that. So it's like, you want to do this video, and I want to do like this 3-minute video that I'm hoping is gonna expand my client base. And it's like, one 3-minute video ain't gonna do that. I can promise. Like, there's a lot of marketing agents out there that will lie to you and say, this video is gonna get you all the clients and this, but I'm just not. I've got my moral compass just won't let me lie.
Nah, for real.
So
because we care, innit? Like, I actually want to see you do good. I want to see my content out there with you, and we're actually doing good. Yeah, what we're doing, like we're working together.
That also shows you expertise and that they're getting their money's worth as well, because you're actually giving them the right information rather than just taking their money and just leaving them with nothing. Yeah, and that will keep customers coming back to you as well. And I was gonna say, it's never good to just rely on one client. Yeah, because if they're busy or they go to someone else temporarily, you've got nothing. Yeah. So you always still have to bring through the new up and coming businesses, give them the expertise. They're coming back. You got your big clients as well. Your big clients serve as like a portfolio piece as well. Yeah. They put something out there that you've created. Like you're saying, phone's ringing, emails are buzzing, you're getting the work consistently. So yeah.
And the way marketing works these days, it's constant. Like I think I read a study the other day. It's like basically 11 pieces of content people need to see from you before they kind of can know who you are or identify with you. And then because of the attention spans these days, it's like that cycle's like every 90 days. So they needed to see like a good 10 pieces of content from you in the last 3 months for you to be in their mind to think, oh, this person does that, let me do it. So it needs to be like a constant churn, which can be difficult at times, but
it's hard, bro. It's not easy at all. But again, I think once you plan and you just do things, like you do a bulk of content, and then you just at least okay, I'm good for a good amount of time, and you just keep editing, putting it out. Then you do the same thing again, do a bulk of content. But then again, sometimes it's finding that time to sit down and edit things while you're out creating. Can be hard, but like you said, if you want to make that change, you've got to make that commitment, innit?
Yeah, and it's different to being like a freelancer and then having an agency, because like obviously I'm doing some work as like a freelancer, but I'm doing some work as an agency. So then obviously it's like maybe I'm there to film it on a day, but obviously then I've got another person filming or doing photos, and I've got another person editing part of it. So it's like it's a team effort, and I think if you, especially in the video side of stuff, I think you need to find a tribe and have like your people, because most of the time you can't do it by yourself, and it's about taking the work to get the bigger stuff as well. It's about taking the workload off the person that has to kind of do the logistics of it. So the person could, okay, I need a videographer, I need a photographer, I need this amount of edits, I need a location. So it's like I can either try and contact 30 people to try and get stuff like that, or I can call Tashan. He said, okay, yeah, I can get a photographer, I can get a videographer, I got editors, I know this location that you can use, X, Y, Z. And it's like, you've made my job like 10 times easier. Why not just go with this guy?
For real. You see, like when it comes to, I've seen, speaking about marketing, I've seen how you've got like ads. Yeah. And the ads are good because they're just coming up on my feed. And it's when I'm in the mood to even see something creative. So I've seen you just walking around the studio and whatnot. Talk us about, well, first and foremost, I'm intrigued to know about how people can book with you. So what's the process? Like if they wanted to get a photo shoot or a video shoot done, is it just going on the website? Like what happens?
Yeah, so the process tends to be either Instagram DM or an email or a phone call, because I'd say a big portion of my work comes from referrals. So it's people saying, this is a guy, and then they either send me a message or DM me. But a lot of it these days is like new clientele is Instagram.
Okay. Is it a case where, like, I don't know, you see like your different services, they can just use the room themselves if they've got their own equipment, or does it come with the equipment? Or?
Yeah, so I literally run it as like completely separate businesses. Right. So it's like the studio stuff is like studio stuff. You go to the studio page, you're talking to the studio team. If you want marketing stuff, then it's Click Visuals page. You're talking to me and whoever. If it's just like, oh, I want like this photo shoot or this kind of thing, you can go to the Calligraphy page. And people know me for different things. Like some people know I run the studio, but they don't necessarily know I do marketing stuff. And some people know I do marketing stuff and don't know that the studio that we're using is mine.
Okay, makes sense. How do you know what equipment? You see, when I'm looking at your studio and I'm seeing all this equipment, and I'm like, how did you even know to get the big lights? How did you even know to get that type of camera? Would you say you just kept upgrading, or how do you go about
it's
that?
Partially just upgrading and then just constantly learning. So like YouTube is
gold.
Yeah, YouTube University. That's what I've come up with. Most of the stuff I've learned is from YouTube. Other creators create, and that's why I started my YouTube channel and started doing that kind of stuff and the educational content, because without a lot of these creators, I wouldn't know most of the stuff I know. So there's people out there now that want to get into it. So learn from me.
How are you finding being in the YouTube space?
So YouTube is, I think I started at the beginning of this year, more so properly. So it's not huge yet. Probably got like 100 odd subscribers and stuff. Views are going up slowly but surely. But for me, it's more the social media space or the Instagram space. That's where people probably more know me from.
Active. As you know, YouTube's one of those slow games, and it's just like, as long as you're consistent and people can see they are posting quite a bit of content.
But I think it's for different things as well. So YouTube is for like building like deeper relationships with people. They watch longer content from you. Whereas the social media stuff is so people know who you are, and then them little tidbits to keep you in their mind for when they need work or they need this or they need a studio.
It's true, because Instagram's just like quick information, because you're just swiping. Whereas YouTube, it's something where you're going to sit down and watch a lot long form, even though you have shorts and stuff as well. But YouTube is more so when people want to just sit down and take in the information. So
but the social media bit is just is as important, if not more important, because if people don't get to know who you are, then they're not even in a position to start building a deeper relationship.